Welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you the global version, the original, brand new top selling jump starter product on Aliexpress with discount price. The gas is what fuels the engine, and the engine recharges the battery as you go. A perfect little system until you leave your lights on overnight and the battery dies. Now your car won't start. The process for jumping a car is simple enough. You can print it on the bag that your jumper cables are kept in, like so. This was my secret all through my 20s, as I helped out one hapless friend or stranger after another. Did I have the procedure fully memorized? No. Did I quickly read it off the bag as I was unzipping the cables? You betcha. Start with red on dead, positive terminal on the dead battery. Then connect the positive on the good car, negative on the good car, and finally connect the last clamp to some bare metal like the engine block. Then get in the dead car and turn the ignition. If it doesn't work, you probably have some crud on the battery contacts. Scrape it off and try again. Once your car is started, make sure to drive it around a bit for the engine to charge the battery back up. We have a more detailed guide to jumping a car here. If you're on your own, don't forget that you can call a cab or an Uber. Most drivers will happily take your money to sit there for 5 minutes while you hook up your jumper cables. But now we get to the easiest way of all. These days, you can buy a cheap portable battery, similar to the brick you already use to charge your phone. The only catch here is that you need to check regularly to make sure it's charged, since the charge will drop below useful levels after a few months of sitting in your trunk. Our friends at Jalopnik, like the Thor 1000, which costs about $40. But there are plenty of others out there with varying capacities and extra features. The manual for the Thor shows how easy it is to use. Just connect the included jumper cables and then start your car. No flagging down strangers, no maneuvering cars around, because for some reason you ended up in the most awkward corner of the parking lot. Just hook it up, start your car, and then you can pack it up and be on your way. A portable battery will usually also include a flashlight and a USB port to charge your phone, so it can help you out of more emergencies than just a dead car battery. These days, I still have those traditional jumper cables in my trunk, but when I go on a road trip, I make sure I have a fully charged portable starter battery with me as well. The way I was brought up, jumper cables are basically a part of your car. I might not always have remembered to keep every single item of the ideal emergency car kit in my trunk, but a pair of jumper cables were always there, because why the hell not? They're cheap enough and easy enough to keep around. But that only solves half the problem. You still find someone with a working car to lend you some juice. Unless, of course, you have a portable jump starter. High-capacity lithium batteries tend to make everything in life better. No longer must you interact with your fellow human beings if your car battery goes flat in the car park. You can jump the car yourself with a compact device that fits in your glove box. Big Clive decided to pull one apart and peek inside, and it's quite the illuminating experience. First thing to note is there is almost no protection at all for the lithium battery inside. The output leads connect the lithium pack inside directly to the car battery, save for some diodes in series to prevent the car's alternator backcharging the pack. Clive demonstrates this by short-circuiting the pack using a copper pipe as a test load to measure the current output. The pack briefly delivers 500 amps before the battery gives up the ghost, with one of the cells swelling up and releasing the magic smoke. Teardown then continues, with Clive gingerly peeling back the layers of insulation around the cells, getting right down to the conductive plates inside. It's a tough watch, but thankfully nothing explodes and Clive's person remains intact. If you've never seen inside a lithium cell before, this is a real treat. The open pack is even connected to a multimeter and squeezed to show the effect of the physical structure on output. It would be interesting to compare various brands of jump starter. We imagine some have more protection than others. Regardless, be aware that many on the market won't save you from yourself. Be careful out there and consider jumping your car with an even more dangerous method instead. But don't. Video after the break. Disclaimers. These choices may be out of date. All of these products may not be in stores. We don't know when this will be back in stock. You need to go top best jump starter 2023 review link to see the most recent updates to the list. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel.